So student, next one is the principal axis. What? Principal axis. So what is the principal axis? Line passing through the optical center of the lens. This one is the optical center O. So line which is passing through this optical center is called principal axis. Okay, line which is simply passing through the optical center of the lens, that is called principal focus. So principal axis. So this is the principal axis. This one is for convex and this one is for concave. Student, next one is principal focus. What? Principal focus. So what is principal focus? It is the point where ray of light after the refraction meet or appear to be meet. What? Point on principal axis in which rays of light after the refraction meets or appear to be meet. So we have two types of principal focus. First one is called first principal focus. Principal focus. So what is the meaning of first principal focus? Position of object in principal axis for which ray of light appear at infinity. What? Position of object on principal axis. We have taken an object here. So position of object on principal axis for which rays of light or for which image is formed at infinity. So where image will be formed? Image will form at infinity. Where it is placed? It is first principal focus, means F1. Okay, so we have placed the object at this position so that image is formed at infinity. So this is called focus. Okay, second, and another one is second principal focus. Student, how we will draw this diagram for concave lens? How we will draw? Like this. Rays of light meeting at focus like this. So after the refraction, rays of light will meet at infinity. So virtual object will placed at this point. Okay, so this is the first principal focus, F1. Okay, so again position of object for which image is formed at infinity मीन्स हमें प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस पे उस पोजीशन पर रखना है ऑब्जेक्ट को जिससे इमेज कहाँ बने, इन्फिनिटी बने. नेक्स्ट वन इज सेकंड प्रिंसिपल फोकस. सेकंड प्रिंसिपल फोकस, व्हाट इट इज? पोजीशन ऑफ इमेज on the principal axis for which object is placed at infinity, like this. Position of image on principal axis. Here what is? Here this is the image. So object is placed at infinity. Object is at infinity. So this is called second principal focus, F2. Okay, means in this object has infinity and image will be at F2. Okay, what it is? Again I am telling, position of image for which we have placed the object at infinity, that is called second principal focus. So how I will draw this diagram for concave? Anyone? This object has infinity. Why? Whenever object is placed at infinity, rays of light always come parallel. So what will be happen? After the reflection, these rays will be move like this. like this. So this is image. So this is called second principal focus for concave mirror. This point is called second principal focus. Next one is the focal length. So student, how you will define the focal length? Distance between optical center O and the focus. Distance between optical center and focus. Distance between optical center and focus is called focal length. Okay, next one is the aperture. How you will define aperture? Because we have already discussed these terms. Aperture means effective diameter. This one and this one. The distance between end point of a lens, like this. This distance is called aperture. This distance is called aperture. Okay, so we have discussed all the terms. Now student, we will study the image formation using the lens. What topic is image formation using lens? This is our topic. Student, first case, whenever rays of light passing through optical center. What is optical center? This one is lens and this one is optical center. Whenever rays of light passing through optical center, I have already told you what happen. The rays goes undeviated. उसमें कोई भी deviation नहीं होगा after the refraction. Okay, this one is the optical center. Whenever rays of light passes through it, it will goes undeviated. And in case of concave, this one, rays of light goes undeviated. Second one, when rays of light passing parallel to principal axis. This one is principal axis, this one is the convex lens, and rays of light passing parallel to it, like this. So what will be happen? It will meet at certain point. Whenever rays of light, I have already told you, passing parallel to principal axis, it will meet at a certain point, that is called focus. So how I will draw this diagram for concave? This is concave lens. Rays of light passing parallel to principal axis, what will be? Because it is converging lens, convex lens is converging, so meeting at certain point. It is diverging lens, so rays of light will be spread like this. So what will be happen? We will draw these light rays back, and it will be happen, these rays are appear to meet at this point. Okay, so whenever rays of light passing parallel, what will be happen? It will meet at a point focus, or appear to meet at point focus. In case of concave, this is case for focus, convex. Next one, when rays of light passing through focus. This is concave, convex lens, this is principal axis, this is the focus. So question is, when ray of light passing through focus, what will be happen? It will become parallel to the principal axis, like this. In case of convex mirror, both cases, in convex as well as concave. Okay, rays of light passing through the focus, it become parallel to principal axis. How it will be? You will draw it for concave, like this. This is the focus. When rays of light incident at focus, when rays of light passing through focus, it become parallel to the principal axis. Last one case, when ray of light passing through center of curvature. What? Ray of light passing through center of curvature. Better just wait. Actually student, I have recorded this video. I am recording this second time because due to some reason that video was not recorded. I thought my camera is on, but camera was off, so my whole topic is waste. So now I am feeling very difficult to record it again because I have already taught, but due to some problem that was my camera was not opened and that was not recorded. Okay. So case is when ray of light passing through center of curvature. Okay, so what will be happen? The ray in this case will retrace its path after the refraction. How? Like this. Like this. Okay, so this case is not much use, so you can leave. So these are the 4 cases. Now we will study the formation of image by convex lens. What? Formation of image by convex lens. What? First case is when object is at infinity. How image will be formed? This is convex lens, this is principal axis. Whenever object is at infinity, rays always comes parallel. So what will be, where image will be formed? At focus. So image will be formed at focus when object is placed at infinity. So what will be the nature of image? Image will be point like, very small, and what it will be? Real, and it will be inverted, real, but point size diminished, very diminished. Okay, but how you will draw it for concave? Suppose this one is concave. Okay, this one is concave, not suppose. Object is placed at infinity, rays are comes parallel, so it will diverge like this. So again it's virtual image. Here image will form as virtual. Virtual image is formed at the focus, and that will be very small point size image, and again it will be inverted. Okay, this one. Second case is object is placed in between infinity and center of curvature. What? Object is placed in between infinity and center of curvature. So how image will be formed? This is the convex, focus, center of curvature means twice f. We have placed the object here. So what will be happen? The ray will move parallel to principal axis, passes through the focus. Second, the ray, this one is focus, this one is twice focus, means center of curvature. The ray which is passes through the focus become parallel. So image will be formed at this point. So A dash, B dash, this is the image. So what will be the nature of image? It will be real image, inverted image, again very small, again small. Okay, real, inverted and small. How we will draw this diagram for concave? F to F. Like this. What will be happen? This will move like this, and the ray which is passes through the optical center that will goes undeviated. So what we will do? We will draw retain its back side. So this will be the image. This will be image. What will be the nature of image? It is, again you can watch, this is the object and this one is the image. Very small image, and this will also virtual image. What it will be? Because rays is moving like this, so it will be virtual. What? It is virtual, very small and same side. Okay, this will be. Next one, when object is placed at center of curvature. What? We have placed the object at the center of curvature. Optical center, focus, twice f. Twice f means we know that focus is half of radius of curvature. So this one is center of curvature. We have placed object here. So what will be? The ray which is passes parallel to principal axis passes through focus. Okay. And the ray which is passes through the focus, what happen? Moves parallel, become parallel after the refraction. So its image will format whenever object is placed at center of curvature. Image will also form at center of curvature. Okay, and the size of image will be same. Both cases will be same. Size of image will same as that of the size of object. It will be real. What? It will be real. Okay. Next, when object is placed in between focus and twice of f, means center of curvature. We have placed the object here. So what will be? The ray which move parallel, it passes through the focus. The ray which passes through optical center, it goes undeviated. It is twice of f. Okay, so what it will be? Real, inverted, and you can see this one is magnified. What it is? Magnified. Image will be real, inverted and magnified when we will place the object between focus and center of curvature. Beta, remember, focus is always half of radius of curvature. So radius of curvature will be twice of f. So that's why I have written here 2f. Okay, this is the center of curvature or radius of curvature. So that's why I have written here 2f. So when our object will be in between these two, image will be magnified, in real and inverted. Now object will place at f, means focus. Optical center, focus. We have placed the object here. Parallel, it passes through focus and center of curvature. Sorry. Okay. No problem. Okay. So the ray of light which is passes through the parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus, and the ray which is passing through the center of curvature, it goes undeviated. So what will happen? It will meet at infinity. Where it will meet? It will meet at infinity, where real and magnified image will be formed. Where? Infinity. At infinity, real and magnified image will be formed. But where it will form? At infinity. Okay, these rays will meet at infinity. Next one is when object is in between focus and center of curvature. Now optical center, this and this one is focus. Now we have placed the object in between these two. Okay, so what will be? The ray which is passing through parallel, it will goes through the focus in all cases, and the ray which is passing through the optical center, it will goes undeviated. Okay, so like this. So what will be happen? So you will image, you can see in previous diagram rays are parallel, but this time rays are spreading like this. So it will be appear that these rays are coming from back side, means you will form, this is the only one case in the convex lens where you will got the virtual image of the object. So image will be erected, magnified, but virtual magnified and erected when you have placed the object in between focus and optical center. Okay, this is. Now student, next topic is, just wait, sorry, lens formula. Lens formula. Student, what is the lens formula? As I have told you during the study of mirror, the formula which gives the relation between the focal length of lens, distance of object and distance of image, that is called lens formula. Formula which gives the relation in between focal length of lens, distance of object and distance of image, is called lens formula. What it is? 1 upon f equal to 1 upon u minus 1 upon v. Okay, this is the formula of lens. And yes, so you have to remember focal length for the convex, what? Focal length, it is always positive. For concave you will take always negative. We take focal length for convex lens always positive, and in case of concave lens we always take it negative. Okay, so this is the formula of lens. This is the lens formula. 1 upon f equal to 1 upon u minus 1 upon v. F is the focus or focal length. For convex lens we will take it positive, because why? मैंने आपको साइन कन्वेंशन बता रखे हैं. Whenever distance is measured to that side, we will take positive. So always we got the focal length to that side of convex lens. That's why it is positive. At concave lens, it will be negative. Okay, few more terms. Just wait. Magnification. What is the magnification of lens or magnification power? Magnification by lens. Magnification by lenses. Beta, magnification represented by m. It is the ratio of height of the image to the height of object, or distance of image to the distance of object. This is the magnification. Okay, what? Magnification equal to height of image to the height of object, or distance of image to the distance of object. And one more thing, whenever magnification is positive, it means it is virtual image. Okay, and whenever it is negative, it means real image. Okay, this one. Next one is power of lens. What? Power of lens. Power is the ability to converge or diverge ray of light coming to the lens. It is the measure of ability of converging and diverging the ray of light by the lens. It is called power. What is it? Power is the measure of ability of lens in how much amount it diverges or converts the ray of light. So power is the reciprocal of 1 upon focus. P equal to 1 upon F. Okay, in meter. if you will take in centimeter, 100 upon f in centimeter. Okay, P equal to 1 upon f, reciprocal of focal length is called power, its unit is diopter, okay, or meter inverse. You can take it, its unit meter inverse also. Okay, just wait. Yeah, it's correct. Okay student, I think you got what is the definition of power. Power is the measure of diverging or converging the ray of light which are traveling towards the lens. Okay, and P equal to 1 upon f, it is a reciprocal of focal length. P equal to 100 upon f, its unit is diopter and or meter inverse. Student, what will be the combined focal length? Next one is the combined focal length. Suppose we have lenses, one have focal length f1, another one have f2, and next one have f3. So combined focal length 1 upon f equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2 plus 1 upon f3. This is the focal length of lenses in combination. What? Focal length of lenses in combination will be 1 upon f equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2 plus 1 upon f3. So what will be power? Because you know power equal to 1 upon focus. So P equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3. P3. So on. What will be the magnification in combination? M equal to M1 into M2 into M3, so on. So student, your this chapter is completed. If you have any doubt, you can ask me at any time. Feel free to call me. Okay, just watch this video and I will send you the notes of these topics or these topics also. So you all take care of yourself. Thank you.